Hey guys, so James went digging into the archive and pulled out what we think may be the first confession thread from...
Ever?
So from 2011, so it might be a wee trip.
Yeah, some of the stuff is kind of dated. You can tell.
Cringe.
You can tell this was that. Like, have any of you guys ever actually went back and like read stuff?
I don't. I try not to.
You know the worst is like, see on Facebook.
I've been on Facebook from 2008. And I hate whenever it's like, oh, you've got memories from 10 years ago. It's like, I don't want to read it. I don't want to know.
Look, let's get into this thread. Hope you guys enjoy.
Dear group members, I am sorry. Sorry that I have to be the guy who always plays a furry character in all of our games.
Where's the bet?
I know you tell me that as far as furries go, I'm not the worst. That I'm probably the least sexual member of the party, second only to your shy gamer girl, and that you've heard horror stories of worse. But I'm still that guy. I still asked the DM if I could play a furry in a 3.5 using the null stats. And I played a weasel hacker in our Shadowrun game. I'm sorry that you lost $5 to Fighter, Ranger, and had faith that I wouldn't do the same thing in our first attempt of 4th edition. I don't know what it is. Maybe the normal races just bore me. Or maybe I'm too much of a goddamn fur bag to think of anything else. Whatever it is entirely my fault. We all have our issues. Wizards always play the neutral asshole character who translates petty squabbles in and out of character due a misaimed AoE spell that hits the player and the enemy, saying, "It's in character. You tried to steal the loot last room, so I don't have your preservation in mind." The fighter always has to play the lumbering idiot who tries to steal the scene from the background with his wacky drunk antics. Ranger has never played a character that wasn't connected to nature and basically herself with pointy ears. Rogue doesn't know how to stat a rogue properly and is dissatisfied with his character after one session. But I'm a furry. I'm the guy who is never satisfied unless he's playing a cat. Maybe it's for the best that I've been DM for all of 2011.
I almost get what he's trying to say. I get it,
but shame.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sorry to say, furries, yous are not forgiven. Maybe some of yous are.
No. No.
No, I'm sorry. Next post.
I don't care.
Yeah.
No.
You know the problem is with furries. Like, you know, there is so many of them that are self-aware and know the problems with the problem. Anytime you lead something like the furry community, it always gets worse. And I'm at the point where I just ignore it all now. Yeah. Because I don't want to know any more about it. I don't know how a free man still does it. I have no interest in reading about furries. I don't want to know about them. I'm just kind of at that point where, you know what, I've heard too much and
just let them be.
I would rather just I would rather believe that they don't exist.
Yeah.
Megan, you saw one today.
I saw one today.
Yeah,
my granny is in hospital at the minute, so I went up leaving out food and stuff. And as I was walking up to the doors, there was a girl standing, dressed all in black with a wolf t-shirt on, like one of those really printed wolf t-shirts. Oh yeah, with like a moon. Yeah. Those ones, and she was on the phone. And as I was walking up, she turned and she had a strappy bag on her, and her bag had one of them tails hanging off it. And I was like, oh god. Oh, I've only ever seen 2 furries IRL.
Ugh. Right, next post.
Dear online group members, I'm not really a girl.
Yeah, Megan's not really a girl.
Don't use that as a cup. I'm just pretending to be one for attention. I'm getting special treatment from the GM for cybering with him. Oh. By the way, he's secretly a nonce and snuff enthusiast.
Oh Jesus! Get the bell out. Yeah, this is a sin. Sin. Keep going.
I plan on deliberately blowing up the group in a month or so with a drama bomb by posting all of our chat logs for your amusement. Oh my god!
You know what? Actually,
I live for that type of shit. Oh, I would love to have been like a fly on the wall. I want to be there. Yeah. And just sit there and just constantly post the eyes emoji. Be like, oh.
Ooh. You know the thing is, so this thread is old. It's from 2011. And not having a microphone in 2011 was actually still pretty much acceptable.
Oh yeah, it was.
Like, not everyone had microphones.
No, it's fully acceptable.
It just was the norm, almost.
Yeah, and anyone who did have one, like, it was completely incomprehensible. You couldn't hear them.
What everyone sounded like back in 2000...
Is like, those memes now? It's like...
No. So, what audio was like to, like, Western countries, right? So, say if you were from, like, the UK, America, Australia, Canada, in 2010, you sounded like Eastern Europeans.
Yes!
And Eastern Europeans just did not have microphones.
Yes!
And I'm sure you guys have paid where there are no enough Eastern Europeans. And they're like, what is up with you guys?
Yes.
Sort your mics, like, come on, guys.
Or Spanish.
Yeah, Spanish. There's always, like, no, that's more of, like, general Hispanic, like, Mexicans and stuff with, like, weird...
Really bad microphones?
Yeah, and, like, anime playing in the background or something.
Dear group, why do you not exist? I can't just play Masturbatory Imagination Land alone now, can I?
Well, you see, that's where you're in luck. Because we can get you sorted. Check it out. We do have a looking for group Discord down below. The guys are literally insane. I probably wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But, like, you know, fish about. You might find someone who's not absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not guaranteeing it. And you'll probably come away from it worse than where. But, like, if it's really that bad, send us in the story time and we'd love to hear all about it.
Yeah. Dear group, I love you so much, but please, please, please change. I will now address individually. Married woman, please stop complaining whenever a game goes against you. Oh, you killed an important NPC in a super advanced technological world, Star Wars, and you're pissed that they're taking action, because you should get away with it. At level 4, so you're entitled to the world sidestepping all reality so you can feel more important than your completely insignificant character actually is. Too bad. The world is the world, and you're not escaping it. You can't run from the Empire forever.
Yeah, talk to the rebellion about that. I mean, they've been doing it for a long time now.
Only for about the next 20 some odd years until Ewoks overthrow it.
I mean, like, you know, how long's the whole, like, rebellion and stuff been going on? Like, it's 40, 50 years at this point. Yeah. Like, you know, I think you probably can run away from it.
Married man, stop trying to build power characters and systems you don't understand, and be angry when said character isn't powerful. In fact, stop playing power characters altogether. It gets tiring. And stop being your wife's, see above paragraph, sex toy in every game. If you are in real life, whatever. But she doesn't need an interactive teddy bear in every game. You damn dirty Ewok.
Oh, please tell me he is playing an Ewok.
Tell me.
I want him to be literally an Ewok.
Is he just playing Warwick Davis? Because I pumped him up the road.
Oh, Warwick Davis. Okay.
I can't stand him!
Like, Warwick Davis.
I've never wanted so much to shove someone into a system.
Shh. Like, we can't say too much about Warwick because he'll completely YouTube about us. Right?
Oh yeah, because Warwick watches us.
Yeah, Warwick would.
Oh,
Warwick is that much of a wee vindictive.
Did you know I was a nerd?
Warwick Davis. What? How could you describe what you would do to Warwick Davis?
I'd shove him up my exhaust pipe in my car. You drive off here.
Right, okay, come on, just keep going.
Freshman, stop trying to know everything, because you don't. And it's exceedingly annoying when I'm running a game and someone asks me about a rule, and you're like, blah, 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 blah. And when I was about to say how modified it would make the game, usually, more fun for everyone. You're new, and you're turning into a rules lawyer. Stop it. It's bad. Roommate, I have conquered you.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
I have conquered you. A year ago, you vowed to never get into role-playing, but now you are in my games, and aren't bad at it at all. Now, if I can just get you to stop being a tea party asshole, I will have succeeded in my life's calling. Oh, and lay off the weed. It makes you whine like bitch.
Oh, you never, like, honestly, you're not gonna, like, this is 2011, the world has changed, and if he was back then, he's only got more into it at this point, I think. He's, look, again, can't talk about that type of stuff on YouTube.
Dear that guy, just stop. You always ask about games and wonder why you're never informed when one starts. It's because none of us want you to join our games. Yes, it's personal. You're that guy. Stop calling me. Former roommate who was evicted from apartment. Stop playing druids. You're bad at it. Why was he evicted?
I'm going to assume, like, so he's a druid. What would a druid do to get evicted?
I don't know, but I want to know why he was evicted. Roommate from last year. If you always want to play a monster race, do so. Good for you. But stop acting like you're better because you're playing a monster, and don't try to force those of us who are perfectly happy with humanity to be monster races in your game. I won't play if you become a race Nazi.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's like when people used to use grammar Nazis as well.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's 2011, my guy.
See, this is the thing.
I forget how cringy all of us were on the internet. Remember whenever we all used to use Rage Comics?
Rage Comics and Uber and Legend.
9gag. funnyjoke.com. iFunny.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, do you like models in your tabletop role-playing games? 'Cause we do too. Do you like having big bitty waifus on your table? 'Cause we do too. We got human biddies, we got lizard biddies, we got orc biddies, oni biddies, cat bussies. We've got everything you want at neckbeardia.co.uk.
Check the links down below, it helps us out a lot.
Sorry for interrupting the video, let's get on with the story. Every week we're going to be doing a giveaway of the new pin-up model of the month, or if models isn't your thing, all of our homebrew content. If you want to be in with a chance to win the giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe. That's it. Hit the subscribe button. That's it.
Do it now.
But last week's winner was this guy. Well done! Yay! Round of applause.
Yeah.
Everybody stands up and claps. But enough of that. Let's get back to the video. Dear players, I'm sorry that I roll one so often that you no longer fear combat.
Teal.
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 I'm sorry that my horrible luck has taken the edge off fighting with mythical beasts. Mystical? I sound like, what, Sylvester? I'm sorry that my horrible luck has taken the edge off fighting with mystical beasts. And I'm sorry about that bit where one of you got wrapped by a fat chick, but I still think it was funny.
Look, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, okay, guys? You know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Dear group, you guys are pretty awesome, but every game I play makes it more abundantly clear that you guys are a powder keg of undirected hatred, looking for an excuse to lynch people. Orcs, aliens, communists. It never mattered to you, as long as it was someone else. And that it happens to creep me out.
He's saying this as if it's a bad thing or something. I don't know what's going on here, man. I don't get it.
Better dead than red. Now, don't get me wrong. The games have been fun, but we're getting a new kid in the next week, as you're all well aware. And I'd rather that his first experience with the game not be arc ski and Jimbo waterboarding priestesses while Lena plays the fiddle. Yes, I heard about that. So take it easy for a effing session. Kill some orcs who actually deserve it. Roleplay a bit. Save the crazy for once, so the kid feels like part of the team, alright? You ever seen Casualties of War? Do that. Not the El Rape thing, I mean. But wait until the kid is too far in to leave easily if he gets spooked. Then throw a bunch of piglets into the arena and call it a day. I shouldn't have to explain this. I think you'll be fine. Just don't F it up. You effing F-ups.
I mean, look, that sounds like every group I've ever been into.
But don't scare the new person off.
I've seen that a good few times, honestly.
Like instantly.
Actually, you know what?
10 minutes into the session,
I've seen. You know what? I've seen that once before. This was a while back.
Of course, I know him.
It's me. No, actually, it wasn't me that scared them away. So this was maybe back in January. New game store opened up beside us. They were having like an open night it was the first night doing D&D, whatever. And it was your standard people that you would expect to come across.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're about halfway through the game, and there's this here like.
Is it the wee girl?
No, well, it was a girl. It was a woman, and she was maybe mid-30s, I would say.
Oh, was it the DM?
No, it wasn't the DM. No, this is no. She wasn't playing this woman.
Okay.
So she just kind of showed up, and she was sitting talking. But then I don't know. There was this here wee fella. He was only mind you, he was only I think he was only 19 or so, but he was kind of being cringe. Not gonna lie, he was kind of being cringe.
He isn't cringe.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't care that much. And, I didn't know any of them, so I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, she came down, she was sitting talking, because she was really interested, she seemed to like it, and she'd never done it before, and it was one of those ones, I can't remember what the fellow was doing, but he was doing something really cringe, and she just kind of looked at him, and I was like, okay, and then she just she left within 5 minutes. I kind of felt bad.
Never again.
Yeah, no, but the thing is,
I know.
because, this is like, there was a lot of restrictions lifting. This was the first new like big official thing for like people and it was marketed for people that haven't played before. You know what I mean? So it was like, right, okay, sure, let's let's see what it's all about. And you just see it in her face. It was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. So I don't know if she ever did go back to
Probably
that store.
Not. She realised that this was the type of people that she'd be stuck with. She's like, maybe it's not for me.
Maybe it's not, Well, that was a nice trip down memory lane, to say the least. However, I don't feel like there was any, there was only a couple that are genuinely
good.
Or sins.
Yeah, good. That's what I mean, good sins. I don't want to hear about you
oh, they don't like me because they did that.
Well, I don't finish my campaign. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
No, I want to know juicy stuff.
I want to know why you can't stop jacking it onto the table.
Yeah.
I want to know about the time. What was that one that we had not that long ago? Your one got sucked off onto the table. Did you really?
I want to know
stuff
like that. I want to see actual.
I want to see the most degenerate, the most perverted, the most wacky, bizarre, out there stuff. Stuff that can only happen if you're on the spectrum.
That's spectrum of wacky.
The spectrum of wackiness. That's what I want. I want the really out there stuff. I want the absolute crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
I want the more mentally insane,
the better.
However, because Roll20 was about in 2011 and stuff. So, online,
even then, people done a lot of text games and stuff like that.
Yeah, so, it was more text-based games.
Yeah, but still.
It was more in-person. I suppose you can't... It's hard to get... See, this is why I actually don't mind playing online a lot of the time. Because online, what's the worst that's going to happen? Let's be serious. What is the worst in any... it's not like you're going to... It's not like the people are going to know where you live or anything.
You're peeing with a girl. But it's not. It's James with a wig.
Hello, I'm a lady. Can you get a hoya?
But let us know your stories down below. And while you're down there, check out the links to the website, my guy, because the models are banging.
Oh yeah, we got tons of new stuff. I've been actually adding so many new models.
So many new stuff.
The last 2 weeks, it's actually been insane.
So go and have a look and hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a video. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
All those moments will be lost in time.